this little bit presentation about my view concerning 2020. Now, 2020 has been an eventful year, and this is the last day of the year. Also last day of December. So I just want to look at the bad and the good of 2020. And also I want you to also please drop a comment. Let me also know your view about the bad and the good, what it presents for you, because mine may not be yours. So I just want to tell you mine, the good and the bad of year 2020. Now, but I am a pastor. My name is Francis Eseh, and I just want you to know that I want to start with the bad and end with the good. But please subscribe to our channel and also like this. Then drop a comment, very important. It will help me to produce more casual video like this. You see, I'm just relaxing. We're still on the Christmas holiday mood, so I'm still just relaxing in my house. All right. Now let's go straight. Now, 2020 have been a very eventful year, and a lot of things happened. So I want to look at 7 bad things that happened in year 2020. Number 1, it was the year that pandemic hit the world. It was the year that pandemic hit the world since I was born. Some say there was Spanish flu, but I was not born there. Since I was born, it's the year that pandemic hit the world. So the year the pandemic hit the world, that's one. Number 2, the year that government of nation had to forcefully ask people to stay at home. They locked them. In other words, let me use the word lock them at home. It was the year that government of nations forcefully locked the people at home. Don't come out, stay at home, because you come out, you may die. So it's one of the bad things I've seen in this year 2020. Then number 3, it was the year that we saw decline in global economy. It was the year we saw decline in global economy. Even some nations who are the economy is strong, they will see there's a decline in their economy. It was the year that was a decline in the economy. Number 4, it was the year that some people lost their job and business shut down. Some people lost their job, business shut down. They couldn't get a job again. Then number 5, it was the year that local and international flight was shut down as well. Airline lost a lot of money. International flight was shut down. Local flight was shut down. There was no move because there was no movement. It was one of the year that we've seen that happen. I've not seen that before. That a month, 2 months, no airline will move within local or international. It was my first experience. Then number 6, it was the year that vaccine was quickly developed, whatever you could call it. This is my first time hearing that they can take about 6 months or 3 months to develop a vaccine. It was the year that the vaccine was quickly developed. We are not sure about the efficacy, but this was the quickest vaccine I've think, not a medical doctor, that it developed so quick because of the pandemic. And then number 6, it was the year that they projected that millions of people would die, especially in Africa. It was the year that millions of people projected they would die. As a matter of fact, in South Africa, where I live, we are told that 1 million grave was dug during the COVID-19 stay at home, preparing to bury people there. But God disappointed them. They couldn't bury 1 million people. So that's the bad side of it. So you're going to also let me know the bad side you experience about the 2020 you experience. In my own will not be the same thing like yours. Now let's go at the good one, because I want to hear good news. I want to hear good news. I want to hear good news. Now, one of the good things that happened in 2020 is the year that technology was almost at its peak. The year that technology was almost at its peak. As a matter of fact, my children learned a lot of things in this lockdown. Learned a lot of things on social media, technology, how to advance the kingdom with technology. It was a year that technology was an increase. Then number 2, the year that was, so this is good. It was the year that we built our studio. Because when we couldn't open a church, sit down at home and, there's no way as a pastor, I need to preach. And I keep trusting God, we need to build a studio. So during the pandemic, we had to quickly gather resources together and build a studio. You're going to see me on studio as we go live tomorrow. It was the year that we built our studio. Now this is God. God is so God is so great this year for us. Where in fact, I can't complain because it was a year of blessing. And number three, the year that God blessing was so heavy for us. The year that for my family, this is the year that the blessing of God was so heavy. What couldn't achieve maybe in the next past 9 years, we achieved it this year. It was so heavy, mongocious, so heavy. So I say, well, thank God that this didn't happen like this. It was this year that the blessing was so heavy on us. Then number four, it was the year that God revealed the true character of some people, from especially Christian. Those who think they are close to you, not they are against you, they are working against you. It was the year that true character of people were revealed to me. That you don't just trust people based on what you are seeing, because some people say you don't judge book by the cover of the book. And so it was the year that the character of people were revealed to me, to know who they are, whether they are fake, they are genuine, and all that. It was the year. As I say, thank God that this pandemic happened so that I can see who is actually with me and who is against me. Now, number five, it was the year that God took our ministry to another level, another dimension. We never seen ministry before like what we saw this during this pandemic, this 2020. And I say this 2020 is good. It was the year that ministry went to another level. We have more people viewing us. We have more people connecting with us. In fact, our community is increasing. Every day people are subscribing to our YouTube channel. Our community is busy, growing. So it was the year that the Lord took our ministry to the next level. Number six, it was the year that God guided me to take a leap of faith on what I've been believing God for the past 11 years. 11 years. It was the year that God directed me to take a leap of faith. And it worked. What we believe in God for 11 years, there was the year that I took a major leap of faith and it worked. Then lastly, it was the year that God used me to establish Priestgate real estate business. It was the year. Now we are doing consulting, also doing training online for people. This was the year. And I say, thank God that we're locked down at home. I couldn't have begun to think to that direction. It was a great year for us. And I just want to thank the Lord that the year is ending today, being the last day of the month, also the last day of this 2020. Now, this year we can't see it again because it's twins year. 2020 means twins. It's a twins year, so we can't see it again. So please, I want you to leave a comment for me. I will read all your comments, also reply you what I miss or what you want, what you share your own experience with me. Then we gonna see how we could marry together. But the Lord has been so good to us. Now, don't miss tonight at 11 o'clock South African time GMT. We gonna do a crossover night. We're not going to the church. We're going to go to the studio. We're going to go straight to the studio. We're going to go live from the studio to broadcast to prophesy to nations of the world. So you can connect with us on our social media platform. Maybe we're going live on YouTube. We're going live on Facebook. But you can connect with us. So after that, we're going to upload as well so that you could watch us in other social media platform. Now, just listen to the advert for this night, 11 o'clock, 1 hour. We're going to be in presence of God, presenting the God goodness. Thank you. I'm waiting for your reply.